absolutely zero experience, but I'm making money. So I hate to tell you, you can too. So if you were like me, burnt out and tired and wanted to do something else, just wanted to learn a new skill, see if it was possible, because you see so many other people on here making money, then tap in, y'all, because I'm going to tell you exactly what to do. I'm going to tell you the programs I tried out. I got duped a couple times. No, that's a lie. One time. You give me one time, that was it. The rest of the time, I made sure I was vested, knew what I was doing, right? And my background is nursing. I've been a registered nurse for 18 years, been in healthcare for 20. And you just feel like that's the normal way. You go to school, you get a college, you got a degree. I'm a career oriented woman. I climbed the corporate ladder, did several things in the nursing field, and that was great. And thought it was a good way to make money until the pandemic came and taught me something new. When the pandemic came, I realized I didn't want to go up in there. I didn't want to risk catching COVID. They didn't know how the thing was being spread. So I was like, deuces. But then I was like, well, I do like earning income. Even though my husband was working and everything and I didn't have to work, I still just something in me was like, how do I make income from home? I want to do this. I want to do this. And I am already familiar with like MLMs and network marketing companies. So, the hustle is in you, girl. It's just in me. Who we got in here? Hey, Sonny. Hey, Cisco and Hurry and Reginald and Charles, Kevin. How you say that? Calcia? Kelsey too, Kelsey and Calcia Henry. Mary Marshall. What's up, y'all? Where y'all from? So I'm in Richmond, Virginia. Where's everybody from? That's the beautiful thing about TikTok. It connects people all over the world. Feel free to comment. Can't none of us find you. We can't see you. But the good thing about it is you want to engage when you're on this platform because that's how it's designed. Hey, Pooh. The way that it's designed is for engagement. That's all TikTok cares about. They only care about you being here, the time you spend on here, and if you engage with people. And that's how they reward you. It's part of the 14 rules of the algorithm. And so it's just absolutely mind blowing that that's what they reward. So go ahead and comment, get your points up. You're going to learn some things if you are here to learn. Then, because that's what most people use this platform for, is to entertain themselves, to get educated, keep up with the news. And so I'm going to teach you some things about this platform that I have learned that has changed my business so that it grows more and works better for me. And so I just want to make sure that you know them too, because if you're going to use this platform to build a business, then you have to understand how it works. If you don't understand how it works, then and you don't take the time to learn, then that's just like saying you're not interested in truly making income here. And so that's not what I'm here for. I came here to figure out how can I earn some extra income, because a friend of mine told me about making money and having a digital product and selling something somebody else made. I was not interested. But I'm going to tell you what, another friend of ours, Jefferson, did it for like, I think he did it for 45 days and cleared $30,000 into his checking account. And I said, okay, well, okay, maybe I want to know a little bit more about this. Hey, Balt's Edit. Hey, how are you? I'm doing good. Where are you located? Drop in the chat. Where are you coming from? And so I'm in Virginia. I'm in the United States. I love when we connect. Hey, Joyce. I always see people come in here and they be from the Philippines, India, China, especially when I'm live on TubeView at the same time. So right now I'm on YT as well. And I have guests there, and you're from India. Welcome. I got something that this is going to benefit you too. So this is a worldwide business, and so it's not pinned down to one location or one part of the earth. We're using the website, so it works for everybody. Detroit, Michigan in the house. New York, Vegas. Hey, what they say? What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. You know the saying. Yes, good vibes. I appreciate it. You're in Illinois, California, Chicago. See, I love this. We're from everywhere. What does namaste mean? I know how to read the word namaste, ma'am. Thank you for saying that, but I appreciate it. Chicago. So you guys, a little bit about me. As I mentioned, if you just got here, make sure you connect with me. Either subscribe if you're on TubeView, and then connect with me here on TT, Life After Nursing. That's my journey. I haven't worked in nursing now in 4 years. When the pandemic came, I wanted to make extra income. A friend told me about another business because I was in the Pink Cadillac company and I was a sales director there for 3 years. And I was told that if I grew that business and became a director, that one day I could walk away from corporate America. Well, you guys, I did that for 3 years, never made enough money to say deuces to anything. My highest check there was $1,800. So really, that's what you call a side gig. It never became something big enough to replace it. And so I was introduced to Mela, which is a wellness company that I absolutely hate, you guys. I built a huge business there. My first 12 months of doing that during the pandemic, I started making over $100,000 per year. And that was exciting because I had never made six figures, even with my college degree in nursing. I know, right? That seems Like what? But yes, never made six figures. When I left that last job, I was making $33 an hour. And so y'all do the math. I was not making six figures. So when I did this for the first time, I was like, oh, that's more than I make going to work. And I got to work 3 12s a week, deal with people that I can't stand, don't people that micromanage, doctors who don't want to do their job, ask you a million questions like you the doctor, and ask you what do you think we should do for the patient, instead of them telling you when they make the big bucks. You get stressed out very quick and realize, look, I need something else. So that was the thing for me. If I could replace my total income without going to work, I wasn't going back. And so I did not go back to work, you guys. And so I've always been doing things now for the last 4 years where I can make income from my phone and from home around my own schedule. So I have fallen in love with this concept of using your phone to make money, but I just didn't quite understand digital marketing because I didn't have a physical product that was tangible that I was selling to people. Everything in digital marketing, you guys, it's like a sale, a trade of goods that's all electronic and digital. Like people can purchase books and it's immediately in their inbox. I mean, digital world is so big. We're all using it. We stream movies. We bank online. That's called digital banking. Everything has went that way. We shop online. Mr. Prevention Man, hey, what's going on? That's my buddy. He comes on my lives and supports me, and it's pretty cool. And so, digital is just where it's at, you guys. It produces over $1.2 billion every single day. So is it a thriving industry? Absolutely. Is it going to continue to grow? Absolutely. So just do your research on it. All of us have Google. We can do that. We can always look at Forbes and see where it's projected to go. And it's already projected to be $1 trillion industry by 2030. Can you imagine that trillion? That's 19 zeros. That's a whole lot of money that's just going to be generated in this space. And so you have to think about it. The business that you currently have and run, is it in that space? Are you getting income from it? If you're not, then we got to make some tweaks, right? Hey, Diamond, somebody already knows how TikTok works, okay? TikTok works, especially when you're in live creators, that the first thing you always do is a daily heart me. So if y'all don't know what that is, and I'll explain it to you because you want to get points whenever you're using this. And so the way that you get points, you guys, is that at the top where you see that golden heart, or it's orange according to what device you have, when you click that, it'll say, do you want to give this creator a daily heart me? When you do, now it tells the algorithm where you are, and now you start accumulating points for yourself. So when you do the heart me, a lot of times you get 35 to 45 points, and then it may say you can collect some extra points today. You'll get points if you give that creator a gift. So if you give that creator a gift now, after you've done the daily heart me, then you get points. If you turn around, it may say, hey, get some extra points if you give a comment now, and you'll get points. Sometimes it'll say, share this out to 2 people and receive points. And so that is the main thing. It's like playing a game, you guys. Oh, thank you, Jean. That was so nice. It's like playing a game here. You got to get your points up, especially if you're going to be using this platform and you're creating content and you want to be visible. You want to be seen. You want to end up on people's pages. Y'all know the words. I hate this platform sometimes because there's so many things they want us to say and don't want us to say on live. So many of y'all are already familiar with this. Look, I got methylene blue. Y'all know I'd be doing that. I talked about that before when we do health and wellness days. And I got that blue dye all over my hand. Look like I'm a mechanic. That's crazy. Not to be mean to mechanics, but sometimes your hands and your nails be dirty. But so don't want to use that word. But if you want to get pushed out on people's pages, that's right. Then you have to engage. You got to get points, and don't lose your points, you guys. So that's one way for me to lose points, is if I had said that word on here. You cannot do that. They don't want you to at all. So I try to be obedient. And that's the thing. If you got a business partner or you got a job, right? You typically know exactly what you can do at that job that's acceptable and not acceptable. And you know the rules and you follow it, right? You don't take a longer lunch break than necessary. And the list goes on and on. So the same is true here. There's rules of engagement on this platform, and you want to follow it. Thank y'all so much for the heart taps and the engagement. So namaste means greeting to your elders. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate it, Bolt Edit. So that's someone in my tube view right now that's going. And so you guys, you can make money. So that's what I just want to tell people, is that, this has been mind blowing. So since walking away from the MLM experience, I didn't walk away. I got kicked out. What I'm talking about? They kicked me out, y'all. So Melaleuca took my business because I started another business. So I am the queen of multiple streams of income. So apparently they thought I was going to take all of my team to another company, which that would be stupid. I had my business running on autopilot. We produce over $65,000 a month as a team. You think I'm going to mess up my gravy train with all those people who used to that product? And plus, it was skincare, cleaning products, supplements. I went to a travel business and I was going to build a whole travel business. Let me ask you, who do you know that's going to take a vacation and then all of a sudden stop taking baths, using deodorant, cleaning their house? Nobody. You're going to do all of that. So there was no conflict of interest in my mind. And so they completely took my business from me, shut it down. Hence why Danielle will never do another MLM or network marketing company. I learned some skills from there, but I'm gonna tell you what, I will never. I'm only going to do things that's my own personal business that gives me the skills and the education that no one can take from me. And I'm just going to keep it moving. And so that's why I absolutely love this digital marketing space now that I've learned it and understand what it is and how it operates, because your girl ain't going backwards, because I spent a lot of time building that business. And I think that's another thing that pissed me off. I worked over 40 hours a week because when you're building a business like that, you have overviews, you got Zooms, you're introducing things to family members and friends, you're approaching people, you're following up with those who tell you they're going to look at the information, you never hear from them again. Hey, Carlene, thank you for the ice cream. And so you're doing all those things. And so each day, I'm telling you, I probably worked over 8 hours a day in that business. Thank you, Tanya, for the daily heart meet. Somebody just got their points. She just got her points. Now she's about to run it up. After that, she leave a comment. She did. She already said, hey there. And then if you give a gift, like I have those little gifts in the middle of the screen. See, Tanya just killed it. Okay. She just made sure she came in here and got all her points immediately when she walks in. And so you guys, that's how it works. It's kind of cool. You come in, you follow the rules of engagement, get your points, and hey, Queen's Vision. And that's how you do it. Hey, let me know how it works. Yeah, Carlene, it's a whole game. Child, this thing is a whole game. But especially when it comes to engaging, you get points too when you watch people's content that they create. And then if you turn around and watch it all the way through to the end, even if you got to speed it up, because if they boring, some people boring and they talk a whole lot. I even got some videos like that, especially when I'm learning. I just talk too much. I know don't nobody want to listen to me for no 1 minute. Just speed me up and get all the way to the end and then turn around. Thank you, BB. Okay, BB's getting their points up. Then fast forward me. I'm okay with that, y'all. Just speed me on up and then turn around and heart and make sure you comment at least 5 words. That was good information, Danielle. That's all you got to do. Do that real quick and then share it. Share it with somebody, just like this live. Share it with somebody else. Diamond, you showing out. Thank you so much for the gifts. And and that's all you got to do, you guys. Get your engagement up, because that's what this platform wants. If that's what they want, give it to them. Give it to them, because you give them what they want and they're going to give you what you want. In turn, is a thriving business. You want them to be your business partner. You want them to send people to see your content. And that's what most entrepreneurs want who use in this space. So some people who partner with me, who even get a digital product, it's because they already have a business. YMB Fitness, thank you. They already have a business. They just don't know how to be visible to a lot of people. And so that's the reason why you purchase a digital product, because it's going to teach you how to show up on every social media platform, because they all work to generate income. There's not one that I would per se say that is better than the other, especially without me having documentation and research here in front of me to say that. I know which ones work pretty well, that the information I've listened to talked about how TikTok is really good for building a business, because it sends you in front of your perfect client or customer, so to speak. So if you get a chance, look at the video that I posted today. So I posted a video right before I went on here about optimization. So if you want to work with them, the first thing you need to know is how to optimize your content. So you need to know that your bio needs to be optimized. What you say, what you post, make sure that your SEOs, your hashtags and stuff all work together and they match. I didn't do that, you guys. So my stuff was a hot mess. I stayed in the 100 views. My stuff wouldn't even climb. It would hit 200, and I think it was a fluke, okay? But that's about as far as it went. And it's because I didn't understand. Thank you for helping me hit that. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Another goal achieved. I appreciate it. So you guys, that's something else that you get to do too, is you get to set goals. And that also helps the algorithm work in your favor to send people toward you as well. So it's pretty cool. So make sure now, for those who haven't, to already make sure you do your daily heart meet before you give a gift. So before you give any type of gift on a live, make sure you do the daily heart meet. SEO, oh no, SEO, search engine optimization, SEO. And so what that is You want everything to be optimized based on the way that people search. So for me to put it in quick terms is search engine optimization is like I joined a digital company when I first started, and they always talk about $900 a day. Learn to make $900 a day. Now, let me ask you this question. Would any of you, if you were looking to make income, would you go on the internet and type in, how can I make $900 a day? Put yes or no. Would you type that in any search engine? And you know, a search engine is like Google. That's the number one search engine. YouTube is second. TikTok is tied for third and sometimes fourth. Carlene said, yeah, sure. Now, most people, Carlene said no, because they don't make $900 a day. People work and they might clear $1,800 every 2 weeks. So no one typically goes on the internet and types in how to make $900 a day. That's a weird number. Most people would type in things such as, how can I make money online? How do I make money on TikTok? How can I fire my boss? How can I make money in digital marketing? People would type in those type of things. The way the human brain actually works, that is optimizing your search. So they got something called like ask the people or something like, or answer the people, answer the public. And you can type in things and you can see what people are really searching for. So the same is true when you're creating content. You want to make sure that it's all optimized. So I'll give you an example. I'm gonna pull up my computer so I can show you. So let's just take TikTok, y'all, for instance. And I'm gonna go to TikTok.com just so I can show you. If I went on here, let me mute my computer so we don't hear no, what they call it, reverb and all that craziness. Yeah, I don't know the proper terms and it's all good. Your girl don't know, but I learned how to make money online. That's all you need to know. And I can show you how to do the same. All right, so you see this? So say, for instance, I went right here and I typed in make money, okay? Can y'all see that? It's right here, make money, okay? So now what it's gonna do is it's gonna show me people who made videos about make money, but then also I'm gonna pivot my camera to this side. Notice what it says, other people who look for making money, they look up keywords such as this. Realistic ways to make money. I need money immediately. Money motivation. How to make money online. Make money right now. Make money 2024. How to make money 2024. How to make money online. How can I start making money? Okay, so when you go to create your content, it doesn't matter what platform you're on. You already know, if you're talking about generating income, you already know the way people's brains are working and the way that they're typing in their questions. So these are the words that you want to use in your content when you're creating it. And it's also the words you would put in your caption. So, after you make a video, they give you a caption section so you can type what your video is about. Then you would put that. I am teaching people realistic ways to make money online. And definitely, if you want to make money in 2024, you're going to want to save this video. Whatever you want to type, you can take some of these key search words and put in there. That's search engine optimization. So each one of your videos that you create always needs to be optimized, especially if you want the algorithm to push you out. And so the same works on any platform. So if I'm just talking to you guys who are right here on YT, the same is true. When you go to make your long form videos, you're going to look up what is people searching, because if y'all don't know, YT is it's a long form video type of content. I got to use the right words, social platform. Okay. And so what that means is people go on there with long videos because people go there to figure out how to. It's truly a search engine. If people don't know what to do, how to do things, guess what they do? They go right over to TubeView. They type it in and there's videos of people putting bookshelves together, anything you can think of. I use it for that. And so you need to know that if you're going to create content and you want to be in that space, make sure that it has a length of time involved with it, because that's what people do when they come there. That's how all of it's designed. Most of their videos, they did create something years back called Shorts, which is really good. And I use that for my TikTok videos. I use it and have it repurposed over there. I paid $98 for a whole entire year. I make one video on TikTok and it puts it on every social media platform for me, whether it's FB, IG, which is SoulWit, Tris, Snapchat, all of them. You think of it, I got them pushed out onto every single platform, because you're one person. You might as well be growing on all platforms at the exact same time. So it just makes sense. But you got to understand that they're all different. And so in particular, when we're talking about using TubeView, and if you're using TikTok, we have to have everything optimized, search engine optimization. So SEOs, Look those up before you just make content, because if you're just making content, it's like throwing mud against the wall, or as they say, a wet spaghetti noodle and hoping it sticks, like it's done, and you're praying to go viral. It doesn't work that way. Everyone who does things in this space, they have a strategy. You best believe they have a strategy. They have a reason why they do certain things. They're here to educate, inform, or entertain. And so you have to pick, what are you going to do? If you're going to entertain, then go ahead and do it and be the best at it. Get good, get your followings up, because you want to be the next Kevin Hart or Rife or whoever you want to be. You better get it together. But you got to have a strategy. And the same is true. You're going to still make sure everything is optimized. Even your bio needs to be optimized, you guys. So if you leave out of this live right now and go to my video that I created today and watch it, I'm talking about how I had to fix my own personal bio. It was jacked up. My bio said, I was a mom of four, registered nurse in Richmond, Virginia. And after watching the first couple trainings inside of Mastering Online Profits, I realized that is not optimized at all. So yeah, there's one thing to have your content optimized for SEOs, but there's a whole nother thing to have your bio optimized. I'm not on here teaching about how to be a mom, giving tips and tricks on motherhood and how I got 4 kids under 10 ready and out the door and off to work and all these things me and my husband had in place. I'm not talking about any of that, you guys. So why is that in my bio? It doesn't need to be there. Don't nobody care I got 4 kids, because I'm not teaching them about raising their kids. Why is it in your bio? Get rid of it, Danielle. So that was like my first, like, ooh, I had to fix that. Then I had in there registered nurse. So then people might think I'm here giving tips about nursing, which I'm not, because I'm not. I'm done with nursing, right? That is a chapter in my life. You can't erase the knowledge. So I still love helping people. I'm like the family nurse. I go with everybody to their doctor's appointments and act like I'm just dumb as a brick until they say something stupid. And yeah, so that's what I do. So I'm not giving nursing tips. I'm not helping new students go through school and all that goodness. So why is that in there? Really? But you can know that I'm retired. And that's what I put in there. So we're going to get to that. And I also had in there Richmond, Virginia. Why does it matter where I'm located? It doesn't. It's okay if you create content sometime and you want to tag your location, but it's not important to have it in your bio unless you are going around Richmond showing the most educational spots and monuments and the best restaurants. And, you know, if my page is going to be about uplifting and supporting Richmond and I want eyes to see my city, yeah, I'm not doing that. Nope, not doing that. So does it matter? Nope, it don't matter. It don't. Hey, Raven. So yeah, none of that matters. So I had to fix it up. So now it just says retired registered nurse, because now that's going to call people to say, hey, I'm a registered nurse. She retired already. She looks pretty young. How do you do that? You like Richmond? Oh, I like it too, but I'm ready to go. I'm ready to try somewhere else. I was born and raised here. So I'm like, I'm ready to go. I'm the only child too. So I asked my mom, I was like, hey, if me and my husband move out of state, out of the country, you coming? She was like, you know it. So she said she rolling with us, her and my grandma. So I said, okay, well, if I find somewhere else, we all getting up out of here. I just got to convince my mother-in-law, my husband's mom, go on and come on and follow us too. Yes. I was Mr. Bell for 10 years there. Get out of here. I think I've heard that, Mr. Bell. Yeah, I think I've heard of that. Levante, you're studying for your HESI. What's that? What are you talking about? Tell me what that is. Which HESI? Chad? I've been removed so long. I don't know about that. I know NCLEX. And what is HESI? You got to tell me. Yeah, so you got to optimize everything, you guys. And once you do, things work differently. So sometimes I have done lives and it's nothing but healthcare workers. I mean, like nurses. And I'm telling you, some of the people who have purchased programs from me, all of my last few sales, believe it or not, have been people who were in healthcare with me. Oh, it's an entry test for the nursing school here in Ohio. Okay, yeah, because it's not called that in Virginia. All right, well, go knock it out, Chad. You can do it. You can do it. It's basically a bunch of math and science from what I remember back in the day. That's a long time ago, Chad. But you can do it. You got it. And, you know, nursing is not a shortage. It's just a lot of us who walked away. We just got tired of corporate politics and things we saw and that we walked away. Tracy Chapman's daughter looks just like you. What? Can she sing too? Oh my God, I really want to move somewhere tropical. I really do. I really want to move somewhere tropical. I'm going to take a sip of water. I have a girlfriend, her and her husband now have been living in the DR for about 12 years. And right now they're getting a house built from the ground up. But of course, they're fluent in Spanish. I am not. My daughter is. She works as a translator. My 23-year-old, she is completely fluent in Spanish. She's bilingual. But I can speak it a little bit. Sometimes when she have people over here, I know enough from Duolingo to carry on a mini conversation. But, I'm coming from trucking, but I just got done with real estate. Yes, my son-in-law owns a trucking business. Yep. So I have one child who's married. My office is hot as fire, y'all. I gotta open up my door. Ooh, I don't know why my office is hot. Ooh, it's like heat is trapped in here. It says you're at the point of leaving now and wants an apartment in Santiago. Oh, I go to the DR often. I love the DR. Only thing happened is one time I went there and I got really bad parasites, and I think I was drinking the water. I don't think I was. I went horseback riding, and they gave me a bottle of water, and I didn't realize the seal came off with the top, and I still drank it anyway because it was hot and I was super thirsty, only to get sick about 2-3 days later. Had parasites. You talking about some kind of bad. My tongue swelled up, my back was hurting. Y'all know it was just a hot mess. Some other things I don't want to tell you was happening. I didn't know what was going on. And you can't fly with over 3 ounces of liquid. But man, I brought some Pepto-Bismol there. It cost me $12 US. They let me fly with it because I was pale and I was sick. And I was just like, I just need to get back to the United States because I had went to the medical while I was there, and they didn't really help me. But eventually I ended up getting someone else to send me some medication that kills different parasites. And that kind of helped me. But I was sick for like almost a month. Yeah. Lesson learned, y'all. I ain't drinking nothing else. I go over there. I need to boil stuff. Yeah. So I need to walk to get some exercise. Plus, my office, I say, was super hot. Yeah. So, guys, this has just been my life now. It's chilled. That's why it's life after nursing. Just knowing that I can make the same income as going to work for someone else. I can do that from home. And I'm not even putting in. I do maybe about 2.5, 3 hours a day. That's my personal decision. There's no certain amount of time that you need to do this. I personally, spend that much time doing it because I enjoy it. I go live and then I create my piece of content, and technically that's it. And then sometimes I spend some time just taking in extra knowledge so I can learn and then also share it with other people, and so that I can apply it, to my content that I'm making. But that's it. That's all I do. And that's pretty simple. And I chose to sell done for you products. And so the first one that I started with is called DGC. Okay, I always forget the name of stuff. DGC, Digital Growth Community. And I like it. It was pretty simple. It was beginner friendly because I was a complete beginner. And in my first 30 days, I have to start making money. So let's talk about it. For 3 weeks, I created content and didn't make not one sale. So for 3 weeks, yeah, it's the little things you keep missing. That's okay. We can fix all that. I did a whole thing throughout Thailand and Philippines, Vietnam. My Instagram got my travels. All right, I'm gonna go look at it. Can you send it to me in a DM? Oh, my name is Tay. Can you send that to me in a DM so I can go look at it? How was Thailand? Would you live there? What do you think about it? Did you like it? Just curious. And so in this space, I chose done for you products because I realized that was the quickest way to make income. Because yes, you can get on here, you can get programs, you can create something, you can write an ebook, you can do anything in this space. You can start creating an app. I mean, come on now, you got apps like Airbnb, and they're the largest rental company and don't even own one single house. You got Truro for renting cars. You could be someone who created apps and stuff in the digital space. That's still a learning curve. You're gonna have to learn. It's gonna take time. You got to put in. And so I personally chose the done for you products because that was the quickest way to make income. To sell something that a professional has already taken the time to create and make and allow you to sell it. And so the first that I purchased, it allowed you to make 100% commission on it. It's an MRR product, master resale rights. And then the next one I purchased, it was an affiliate. And I'm gonna tell you the truth, I love the affiliate one because I ain't have to set anything up. As soon as I purchased, instantly I could share it with somebody if they were sitting beside me and they can have their own business. It is just that quick. It's just a click of a button. I didn't have to set anything up. And so it taught me a lot. It really has made me even more money because it's taught me the skills about search engine optimization, how to speak the language of the algorithm. Because if you're not speaking the language of the algorithm, then you're just creating content. And I bet all your videos say fan related content. So if you make a video at the top, you still see a magnifying glass and it says find related content. That means that the algorithm don't know what to do with you. It don't know what you're talking about. It doesn't know how to, categorize your video. So in your video, you're talking about dancing, and you dancing in your video, but then in your hashtags, it's hashtag mom life, hashtag stay at home. What they got to do with dancing? It should have been hashtag dancing, hashtag love music. It's not congruent. And so I got a lot of videos jacked up like that. It's all good. I ain't know no better either. I was just told to make 3 videos a day. They didn't tell me that there was a rhyme or reason to this thing. So my videos was all jacked up. But now I know better. So now I know better, I do better. But that was all because the Mastering Online Profits program, I added on to it. And that one come with 100% money back guarantee. So that's why I jumped on that thing. So if this is your first time here, connect with me, Life After Nursing. But if you go to my profile, you can see my website listed there. And my website is www.liveatyourpace.com. If you click Mastering Online Profits, it says it's for struggling content creators. So if you click it real quick, that's what it's going to say. And then come back. So if you got to click on my picture up there, go to my website, right? You're going to see it says for struggling content creators to help them, have success. Because even though I was making good income, like I said, my first 30 days, I made $5,400. But I feel like I could have made more. I could be making more as long as I knew all the rules and things that I needed to follow so that I can get, seen and pushed out. And it come with 100% guarantee. That's why I brought that one. It was $397. And he guarantees that in 90 days, you're going to make income. If you don't, you get 100% your money back. Where they do that at? Come on now. So what you're going to do is you're going to get the program. Anybody who wants to start an online business, you purchase a business because you want a business to make income. So you're going to apply the skills that he's teaching you, and you're going to implement them, and you're going to go to work. And guess what? You're going to make sales. Point blank, period. One, because John made over $50 million in digital marketing space. He's been doing this for 15 years. He's not someone who just lucked up on creating digital products 2 years ago, created a community and having success. No, he's documented. He's vetted and documented. And so that's why he can do that. And guess what? I get paid. So say someone purchased that program from me and I make 80%. I could have spent it on my bills. Say I go spend it on my bills. And then 90 days later, that person say, I want their money back. I don't got to pay them. John do. He pays them because it's a guarantee of his program. Absolutely amazing, y'all. So go get the information on that and learn about it because it's cool. And then also, if you look inside of my store too, the first thing that's mentioned is an attraction marketing guide. That's something that he put together. It's 21 pages. Okay, if you just apply that stuff, you're going to already have some game. Look at that exercise mat up there. That's what that is. I got a little home gym that I need to be working out in. But yeah, so it's pretty cool. The first one is a freebie all about attraction marketing. It's 21 pages. Download it, use it. Use it. I don't care if you got a business, don't got a business. You just trying to start learning, creating content on here. Use that and start making content. So that way you know that you're going to get seen and visualized, you guys, because you want to make sure that if you're going to take the time out your busy day to record a video, that it ain't going nowhere but just between you and that phone. You wanted to go further than that, right? So go ahead and do that too. I'm going to show you my website too, because this way you can see what I'm talking about. I don't know. Some people are visual learners. Are y'all visual learners? If y'all ain't, I ain't even gonna worry about it. Uh-oh. Sorry, my dentist texted me. Oh, I got a dentist appointment tomorrow. I totally missed that. Oh, see. Okay, Mr. Prevention says see. He wants to see it. He wants to see how my website is. So I'm responding to you. Hey, Ralph Franklin. Hey, welcome, welcome, welcome. So let me go ahead and turn this camera around so that y'all can see my so that you can see my computer screen. All right, let's see here. Okay, see, sorry y'all on YouTube. I dropped the whole entire phone on YouTube. Trying to hold up 2 phones is kind of hard, y'all. So this is my TT page, Life After Nursing. And so right here, if you click this, this is my website, www.liveatyourpace. Now it's going to tell you that it's going to take you away from the TikTok platform. Just say, okay, open anyway. Then you're going to come to my website here, Live at Your Pace. The first one is a free ebook. The free ebook, this is the one that is going to help you transform your content. So just use it. Okay, use it for yourself. Share it with a friend. If you got a friend who you know need it, just go ahead and share this live out and tell them to come on and get it, so that they can come on and get it too. You can share the live out if you know they need this information. Maybe their content ain't hitting and they need some help. Optimization. This is the first part I was telling you about. So this is a 36-minute video, actually out is extracted out of the course so that you can see and learn more about optimization. And it also has an ebook that comes with it. And that ebook is all about how to optimize your content. And this is totally free, you guys. So go ahead and get that. Then this is the Mastering Online Profits that I've been learning so much from. His 6 content pillars. Just learning about attraction marketing, optimizing, SEOs and what that is, and hooks and subhooks. We haven't even talked about that, but oh my God, I've been learning about hooks and subhooks. I never had subhooks in any of my videos. That explains why everybody falls off after like 5 seconds. That is the skill, and he teaches it and teaches you all about it and how it works. All of that is inside this Master Online Profits. How to craft your CTAs. I always thought call to actions need to be at the end of a video, but now I've learned CTAs can be at the beginning, they can be in the middle, they can be at the end, and just learning all about CTAs. Digital Growth Community, this is where I began. It's a beginner-friendly program. It's one program, but they have 4 different levels inside of it that you can start with. One of them is $100, another one is $300. There is a $600 and a $900 program in there. And then right now, actually starting today, if you want to be a part of, what do you call it, Tanya, if you're on here, a webinar series, or what do you call it? It's like not a mastermind, but educational 3 days of training. It's only $67. So if you're interested in that, just send me a message and I'll send you the details about that one. It's $67 and it's 3 days, today, tomorrow, and Thursday. And then you also have access to the live replays, but it's really to give you a boost at building your business online. So that also is included in this one too. Mentorship. John, that I told you about, who created that Mastering Online Profits that comes with that 100% guarantee. He also has a coaching group. And this group is only $19.99 a month. I'm in there too because it is just absolutely mind blowing. A girlfriend of mine introduced me to it and said, I figured out why we're not getting all the sales that we want. And I said, well, she said, I think there's a missing link. There's a piece here that we didn't know. And it was certain things she had learned in there about. We was creating 3 pieces of content and just finding out actually that this algorithm here at TikTok or any platform, they really just care about your consistency. So they prefer quality over quantity. So if you get in the habit of creating a video every single day and make sure that it's giving value, making sure that it's educational and that you are being true to yourself, you don't have any problem. You're going to get the reach, to push out, and so much more. But so many things she learned in there and taught me. So I did this, but I also got the program because the program is thebomb.com. And if you need to, you can always book a one-on-one discovery call with me. It's 30 minutes. You're actually put yourself directly on my calendar and it shows up in my computer system, and we'll meet on Zoom and we'll talk and I can answer any questions you have about the programs, anything like that. So that's available to you. And also, being that I'm a nurse, I also still have an affiliate program with a wellness company, all focused on energy and frequency medicine. Is the natural alternative to taking care of yourself. So it's all about holistic wellness. But also I have that there too if you want to see a video and learn about that. So that is my complete story, you guys. But definitely grab up the freebies, because what you're going to learn in them and what you can implement in your business is game changing. It's game changing all by itself. So just know that you have access to all of that for free. And then you can learn about those programs where you can generate income directly from home, because it's going to teach you everything that you need to know. It took away all my skepticism. I was more like, I'm a nurse. I don't know how to build a website or a funnel. And you don't have to. They build every single thing for you. So you don't have to build a funnel. You don't have to build your capture page that's going to capture people's email addresses. They're going to craft the emails for you. Because just imagine if you had to write emails. You just launched a brand new business. What do you know about writing emails about a business that you've never done? That wouldn't make sense. And so all of that is done for you. The whole funnels is completely built. That's what we need, you guys, because if you're doing this because you want time freedom, want your time back, and you're looking for ways to make income, a built for you business is where it's at. And one that adds value and helps people to build in this space for longevity, because this is a business. This isn't a get wealthy quick scheme. You're going to learn the skills here that no one can take from you. So you can go out and then contract yourself out to companies and tell them you want to be their social media manager. You can do all sorts of things, you guys. So you're not limited. And so that's what you need to understand, is that when you purchase this, you're actually getting a business. And many of us desire entrepreneurship, but we just didn't know how to start, or we didn't have a platform or a vehicle to use. And this is the best vehicle. And I'm gonna tell you, it's just the best vehicle. And I'm so glad that Miss Chris, someone that I don't usually talk to on a regular basis, she had enough guts, so to speak, to introduce it to me. Because if she didn't introduce it to me, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be able to have generate the income that I'm generating in this space, and to be home and now make a decision to homeschool my kids. And so my husband and I have decided that's what we want to do. So we are I'm homeschooling the kids, and I can sleep late, get up when I feel like it. I don't have that stress and headache over me of going to work, coming home, cooking dinner, and thinking about all that stuff. I don't have to worry about that anymore because I'm here. I can take out something early, dinner can be prepared. So it's just, this is easy. I mean, it's easy and hard because the biggest thing is people lack consistency muscle. And if they don't see instant results and they're not rich by tomorrow, then a lot of times people want to give up and throw the towel in. And you guys, I could have quit. There was 3 weeks that I made content when I first started, and I didn't make a penny. And I'm like, hold on, everybody making money. Why am I not making any money? I mean, I showed up. I was making the videos. Thank you for the gifts, Tanya. Thank you for the Fest Burst, whatever it's called. Thank you, thank you. And so, I was showing up and I'm like, what is going on? Like, why isn't no one seeing my stuff? But now I know it was never categorized right. I wasn't following SEOs. I wasn't, optimizing. My hashtags was jacked up. I had my kids teach me that. So I can't be mad at nobody but myself. I let my teenagers, hook it all up. They had me put in XYZ. Then they had me doing the FYP and this, that, and the third. And it was all good. They helped me, you know. There's no way you're retired because you can't. Oh, ain't that sweet? Thank you. I wish I was 25. My oldest is 23. So I wish I was 25. I'm gonna tell you, you old, right? When you go somewhere and you order a drink and you hope they ID you and no one IDs you anymore. Yeah, those days are over. I always tell my husband sometimes we go out to eat and I say, you know what? We must be old, boo. They don't even bet they eye twice. We can order whatever we want. Don't nobody ever ask us anymore. I'm like, oh, this sad. Or, oh, it did happen to me once. And it was my daughter though. She was purchasing something and they ID'd her. And then they said, well, y'all together, I need your ID. I said, that's my child. I said, child, I got the stretch marks in the battle wounds to show you. I said, come on now. What are we doing this for? This is a whole waste of time. But I said, oh, thank you. I did not play with the person. So you just want to make my day. Yeah, that's all you wanted to do. You just wanted to make me happy for today. But yeah, so hey, Goldie D and Sean. And so if this is your first time here, connect with me, Life After Nursing. I just show people how you can earn income from home around your schedule, your family, part-time, around your life and whatever you're doing, because you just fit this in pockets of time. It's whenever it's convenient for you. You can go live and share with other people, learn how to create content that only takes you a few minutes. At first, when I did it, it didn't take me any time, even though I was nervous, had never done this before because I had always been on FB and Insta. But I just picked the camera up and started talking. And I was just posting anything. You see, that's when I was doing it all wrong. Now it takes me a few minutes more because I look at the SEOs now. I make sure the hashtags are something that are working. And when you're choosing hashtags, you guys, don't choose hashtags that got 1 million people have already used it because you're new. So you're going to be suppressed. All of those big content creators and all of them, they done use it up and they all above you. Pick something that's around, your 10,000s up to like 100,000, just so that it's been used pretty good. But don't pick nothing that got 1.2 million and stuff like that on the hashtags. Don't do that. You want to be visible. You want to be seen. So don't shoot yourself in the foot, as they say. Hey, Gemini baby. And so, yeah, go ahead and connect with me up there, Life After Nursing. And then on my page, you'll see my, on my profile, because they don't want you to say the word BIO. So on my profile, you'll see my website. And if you click that, you'll see all of the products that I have. They've been life-changing, you guys. I love selling what somebody else created. I ain't have to lose no sleep crying over getting it made. I ain't got to create no courses to teach nobody. And each one of the courses that I have, they're interactive. So what that means is that once you purchase it, weekly, there are live Zooms. You can come in, you raise your hand, get your questions answered. And so you're not in this by yourself. And plus you have me, because what I do for people is that if you do purchase from me, of course, you get my personal phone number and everything else. And if you ever need to meet or connect with me in Zoom, then I'm here for you to help you and navigate too. So it's pretty fun, but you probably won't need me. The lady I purchased from, I only called her one time and she was like, oh, it's coming up in the next module. She was right. And I haven't talked to her about the business since. So it's pretty cool. You don't need anybody because the way that they build these courses out is that it's so detailed. It's going to cover every single question that you would probably have. Is coming up next, or you can put it in the search engine and it'll pop up in a video that is already covered in. And so they covered it, took all the guesswork out, which makes it easy so you can go out and build a business. And it's a business that runs for you 24/7 because the internet never shuts down. And because as long as you create content, that's your storefront, is evergreen. So people can find you in the middle of the night. Somebody can find you from a whole nother country and they decide to purchase. And you didn't know anything about it. You were asleep. You don't know anything. They looked at your website. They looked at everything, got the information. They made a purchase. It's a good feeling. I think I've woke up 3 times so far with sales in the morning. Like wake up and you look and there's a notification, $900 sale. That's with my digital growth community. I've had 2 900s and 1 600 before, and that's what I call pillow money. Anytime that you can wake up and have a sale and you weren't there, you weren't present for it, you didn't have to talk to anybody on the phone. Now you got a business. You see why Jeff Bezos is so rich, who created, Amazon. I mean, Amazon is always running 24/7. People don't need to talk to anybody. They go look at the product, they read the description, they read the reviews, and they make a decision and they purchase. It is just that simple. And that's what you get. You get a business in this digital world that puts you in that space so that you can start earning like the big millionaires, right? And so the thing is, my opinion is I'm going to take the money if I ever become a millionaire, but I wasn't looking for that. I just like having great income, and I don't like puddles. I like good amount of income. So this is a stream of income that you can create. But they say that the average family only needs $500 more a month than they had last year to live the same lifestyle, even with inflation. So the fact of the matter is, yes, passive income, Mike, is that really most people only need 5. But we greedy. Sometimes we say more and more and more. We're gonna take it. That's good, especially if you're trying to walk away from your job. You hate your boss and you're ready to walk away. You're ready to fire him. Then of course you want to figure this out and make more money, you guys. So that's the cool thing about it. Let's see. Anybody got any questions? Any questions about anything today? No, I need 5K extra money. All right, Mike. Well, you can do it. I told you my first 30 days I made 5,400, right? I was blown away. So I did the 3 weeks of creating content, and then, well, let's say this: 3 weeks of creating content, and then after I made my first sale, those first 30 days I cleared 5,400, and it just keeps growing. And then I make consistent sales, and I love it because I'm helping people. I have people reach out to me and say, "Girl, I just made $900 sale." Someone who purchased from me, and just sharing their successes as well. That's really nice. Why do we use hashtags? Hashtags just helps the algorithm identify you to push you to the right place. Because some people come on here and they search hashtags. Some people, instead of typing in the search words like make more money online, they actually really type in specific hashtags that they're looking for. And so it's good to have hashtags too that's within your niche, however people want to say it, so that you get pulled up as well if that's what your video is about. So it's just helping you get categorized as well. So that's why we use those two. Yep. Hey, Betty Boo. I know I was jacking up them hashtags before. I'm telling you, my thing was about how I found this business, and then I'm talking about mom of this, and my hashtags were all over the place. It never made sense. You like hashtags so far? Yes. So keep using them because they're going to benefit your business too. Every now and then they say that it's okay to skip using them, but why would you miss an indicator that can help you get pushed out further to other people? That's the way I look at it. I want everything that's going to help me, you guys. And I've been learning so much from that Mastering Online Profit. So that MOP is nothing but the truth. I mean, just really breaking everything down in layman's terms. Like last night, I watched another training, learning more about those SEOs, and taking notes and checking my videos to make sure they're optimized correctly, and just so much. Yeah, but it's so much knowledge. Yeah, MOP has been a lifesaver, Tanya. For you, for me too. Because they talk about how your videos, they don't get up as far as, because when they've been used by millions of people, there's always typically one that's already went viral with it. And so when you use one that has those 200,000, 400,000, 1 million hashtag users on it, your video doesn't go far. There's too many people that's already used it. It's almost like watered down. And so you don't get the reach that you need. It's like having yourself instantly suppressed. So is really no need of using that. Just find something else similar. And the good thing about it is when you're doing hashtags from the cell phone, when you start typing in the words and letters, sometimes I know mine do. It tell me how many people have used it. And then I might add an S on the end or something and move it around so I can make sure I can get it to where it got those viewers I wanted to see and not those millions, you know. Yep. It's just so much knowledge to learn, but it's nice learning. It's nice learning because as we learn, those who stick around, they get the prize. I want you to really think about those huge content creators who started this during the pandemic, and now you see they are $1 million earners. There's one, Chrissy, I used to follow, and I noticed that Rihanna just did a hair launch, and she was the one who was scheduled to interview her for her hair launch. Or I look at now Tabitha Brown. She started off talking about vegan things, and now she has seasoning line. Now she got a whole hair product line, cookbook line, cookware. You know, there is content creators who were diligent about the craft, who were consistent, who showed up, and they kept showing up. And this is day in and day out and providing value, creating content. And they have become that way. But we don't have to have millions of views. We don't have to be a huge content creator to make enough to supply our daily income needs for our family, our household, and even bless others. We don't have to have all that. And we truly don't. This is like the best career where you can make income like this directly from your phone and directly from home. And what I love about that Master Online Profits, when you get a chance to look at it, is that it's for everyone. Thank you so much for the follow, Digital Mom Journey. It's for anybody. It doesn't matter what product they have. And so the skills that I'm learning there, it even helps me sell DTC more. It also helps me with selling it. You know, it's just amazing because of knowledge. So it doesn't matter if you got Roadmap, SWC, BBA. It doesn't even matter because the way it's designed is to help people with their most struggling point, which is getting views and also getting views to convert to sales. Because that's the biggest thing. You have a lot of content creators who get frustrated. They feel like they're putting in all this time and nobody sees them. They feel like if they're being seen, somehow they're not having sales. But you got these other people who are making six figures in the same exact program. What is the problem? Well, one, comparison is the first one. We don't compare ourselves with anybody else in their journey. Second of all, you don't even know how long they've been on there. They could have already built up that know, like, and trust factor that people are following them, that they can go out here and sell salt and probably would have became a millionaire because they already had a following. The same is true with a young lady I was following from TLC. And so a lot of you probably heard of her. Name is Stormy Wellington. So Stormy created a digital product, an ebook. In 24 hours, she made $1 million. 24 hours. Now, I can get sad and look at myself and say, oh my God, I did this for weeks. No. This lady built multi-million-dollar industry for a wellness company, have thousands of followers and anything else. All she had to do was release a product. And then that's what happens. So sometimes we compare ourselves to these people who are making six figures, but we don't even know how big of a following they already had. They already had influence. They already had built that up with other people. They've already been through their journey. That's right. Everybody got their own journey. They already been on this road. They might just wasn't doing it with a product. They probably was just coming on here making funny videos, doing voiceovers and stuff like that, but they already got a following. They don't even realize the value of that. People already look them as somebody to trust. And so as soon as they start connecting themselves with something else, it was a no-brainer. They made so much money. And that's how come you can look at a lot of these programs, have lots of people in them, and only few are six-figure earners. The rest of us are starting at zero, which is fine. We can build up to this, but some of them already had a story. You know, the program that I purchased, which I call the Beginners Program, which I started with, it has over 40,000 individuals in it. But there's only 80 people who are now six-figure earners, and like 11 are millionaires in South Rand in South Africa. But 80 compared to 40-something thousand. That lets you know those 80 already had something going on. They already were using these platforms, had already established a rapport, and now it's just like this. It's nothing unique or special about them. They can come on here and tell you they started at zero. Yeah, you started at zero with this business, but you weren't at zero, baby. Let's tell the real truth. You already had a social media. You was already making videos since 2018 and had people following you. You know how I know? Because I looked some of them up and found old ones at their original name. And then I'd be like, you know what? I can't stand when people be lying. I mean, well, they lie. You lie by omission, okay? I believe you can say a direct lie or you leave stuff out or valuable points that makes it just as bad as telling me a blatant lie. It's the same thing in my opinion. You lied. You made it seem like I'm a beginner. I started here and now I made $400,000 this year. And then I go find your TikTok page with over 30,000 followers with your first and last name that you done had forever. I done did that with plenty of creators. And I'm like, you know what? Ooh, y'all suck. Y'all be lying. They didn't start at zero. You ain't start like me. I came over here brand new, wasn't even introduced to TikTok because I thought it was a dancing platform for kids. I made a couple TikTok videos with my twins and their friends before on vacations, and I never thought to look over here and see what was going on. Never, it just didn't cross my mind. I was fine over there in my FB world, posting me and my family on vacation and having babies and everything in life. I was cool with that. I didn't need to talk on live over there. I don't go live over there. I ain't never did none of this. This is new to me. And I'm like, this is totally out of my element. But I learned because I can learn. Anybody can learn something new. And especially when you learn and you earn at the same time. I'm not finished all the modules in the education, but I'm still getting paid. Like, that's amazing, y'all. You can learn the skills and get paid at the same exact time. That's all I'm doing here. Thanks, Willie, for the follow. And so I show other people, like, y'all, in this program, let me go to my Master Online Profits one. I'm booming this one, y'all. I'm going through this one. Okay, I'm going to turn my camera around. Uh-oh. And you, too, can be a thousandaire. You see, I be just dropping the phone all over the place, right? Fingers in the way, all kind of stuff going on. Let me show you this. All right, so this is my app, Mastering Online Profits. 86% completed. I did 86% of the modules. So I'm learning, I didn't do the stand store. I did another one that's free. All right, y'all, I like free, okay? Don't hate on me. Staying in beacons costs money. I wanted to do something free, so I did System.io and all this stuff. So anyway, but how to create buzz, how to create your first video, how to shoot your video, setting up a store, no matter which one. They're going to walk you through setting up a store with every single program. Also, how to set up your free calendar. You see how I take one-on-ones? They said, help people, don't leave people hanging. You can in this space. That's the one thing about this digital space that introverts love, because they can sign people up and they never got to talk to them ever again. They never got to see them because they don't get everything they need. They don't need you. When people purchase a program, they don't need you. If they call you all the time, it's just they got a needy personality and they need to do some motivational training to work on their mindset and get out of the way of fear. But other than that, you don't need nobody. You can go through this program and you're going to learn what you need to learn. Also, your affiliate links for those who use beacons, 6-pack content creation. Like I told you, the videos on teaching you how to optimize, how to set up, an ebook, and walking you through and giving you some algorithms, understanding those, attraction marketing. I used to do sales marketing with the program I had before. I didn't know there was a difference between sales marketing and attraction marketing. I was like, you want to learn how to make $300 a day? I'm just selling all the time. Y'all, look at that. It's amazing. Watch that attraction marketing one. Hooks and sub hooks. I had to pay attention to my analytics. Everybody falls off my videos at like 5 seconds. That means I got a hook good enough to get them, but I ain't hook them good enough to make them stay. It's almost like fishing. You throw the bait out there on the hook, they bite it, but then you know how you hurry up and give that quick yank so they can stay. You got to do that. It's called a sub hook. So you make a hook, you put it where people usually fall off, and then your sub hook is something to get them to stay to the end. He's going to educate you on what is sub hooks and what to say, like offering people something. Where's the value statement for them staying? All of this is in there. They're going to teach you that. SEOs, which we talked a little bit about, call to actions. In your videos, you need to make mention, what do you want to happen? You should know that before you make your video. Most of us just was creating content. You didn't know what you want your desired goal be, other than you want them to type blueprint in the chat or type more or something like. What do you want from the video? Do you want them to follow you? Do you want them to get the free ebook so they can get better? What do you want? You need to be clear with your CTA, and your CTA needs to be included at the front, the beginning, or the end. The end first, beginning, middle, whatever y'all talking about. Beginning, middle, or end. That's what I'm trying to say. You want it in either of those places. If you notice all your people falling off at 11 seconds, then it don't need, like, your CTA don't need to be at the end, baby, because they ain't never making it there. So you got to get better first. Hey, Miss Parker, thank you so much for the daily heart meet. Somebody's getting their points for today. Yes, CTA, call to actions. If you want them to comment and that was your sole thing to help them with their engagement points and yourself, then tell them that. Make sure you comment after this video and share it with a friend. If you want them to get your ebook, tell them, hey, at the bottom down here, type ebook and I'll send it to you. Whatever it is, you need to know. So teaching you about call to actions, because if you don't have a call to action in each one of your your posts, you're doing yourself a disservice. Thank you so much for helping me reach my goal. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Yes. And then also emails. Oh my God. So we know emails is very important. A lot of people understand that the sales really take place because of having an amazing email list. And so once you have them in your email, that's where usually things take place. People don't purchase after the first time of seeing things. There's a few, there's a percentage of people who do. Most people need to see stuff 2, 3, 4 times. That's why most companies is all a part of their marketing. If you're shopping online and you see something you like, they say, put your email address in here for a coupon. You put your email address in, and what happens? A few days later, you get an email. Oh, you left something in your cart. Check this out. You look at it. You might go on about your business. Guess what's going to happen in a few more days? You can get another email. Same is true. Now you got a business that works for you the same way to keep it in front of people. This is the video I finished last night, SEOs again. Topics, and he just goes through and teaches and breaks everything down. So like if I click this, how to find topics for your videos, then you can see that then one of these trainers is going to pop up, and then I can play it, watch it, take note. Oh, my computer on mute. But anyway, that one's only 12 minutes and 35 seconds. And you have the documents to print and stuff to go along with it, so you can take notes on it. Also, you can have it for later. And so this is where I'm at right now. The Mop Hook Master. So inside of ChatGPT, this gentleman who created this program has his own inside of ChatGPT. So you go to the regular ChatGPT and you put his in, and it shows up right on the side of the screen too. So to help you with creating your hooks and your script for your videos, all of that stuff is directly within the program. I haven't even got to this, but he's going to show you how to have extra streams of income as well that you're going to add to your free store. You're going to be able to do TikTok audits and be taught how to do that. And then that's a price that you can charge as well to do audits for people. You can do audits for people, and then you can charge a price for that you set. That's 100% profit for you, because that's another business that you got. And so that's not even everything. It's more in it too. But you can see I ain't done. I'm sorry. Somebody just came up my door, so I got to look. A delivery truck. I didn't order anything. Maybe my kids did. But yeah, so you have all of that inside of this program to really teach you how to maximize things. Now, most of this right here is geared toward TikTok, but guess what? It's going to, hey, Barb's Journey, welcome and thank you. Is that now it's going to teach you about the other platforms, because every one of them works a little bit different. You got to remember that. But the basic premise of understanding now how things need to be optimized, how things need to be done, I'm telling you, whatever business you got, you're going to scale. You're going to scale. It's the missing factor, you guys. It's just the missing piece. So if anything, get the free PDF today and start applying those things. So get the free PDF about optimization, as well as the optimization training, and also get that free ebook about attraction marketing, because if you already have a digital program, you want to stay clear of sales marketing. Okay? Tapping is clapping. So thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. And then make sure that you connect with me, Life After Nursing. If this is your very first time here, make sure you connect with me. I don't want this to be the first and the last time I ever see you, because I always try to make sure you're going to learn something that you can implement, okay? Something that you can use in your business. And that's the cool thing about it. We want to be learning too, because we want to apply it. And, oh, this your first time here? Oh, well, you're going to have to come back and visit me too. Please do. Thank you for connecting, Miss Parker, too. So, yeah, follow me, connect with me. Oh, you ain't supposed to say follow. You know you can't say that word on here, right? They don't want you to. So I try to say connect, because, you know, they got these list of words that they call the no-no words. So when you go live, don't use them, because you'll lose points. So try not to use the no-no words. And I keep this on my desk. This is the easiest thing for me, to just look at my no-no words and be like, okay, don't say this today. So instead of me saying go to my bio, I usually say go to my profile, you know, and I say, if I want to do this with someone's comment, I say, I got you, putting you up there. It's a little longer, a little more sentences, but it serves the point, because I don't want to be losing points on this platform. And that's the whole thing. You don't want to be losing points on here. You just want to keep accumulating them, so you can continue to get the push out and the reach that you need when you're building, you know, on this space. And make sure other people know the rules of engagement. You know, when you go to someone's live, do a heart me first, so that you can collect your points. If you've never seen that and don't know what that is, go look at it at the top by my name, Life After Nursing. There's a heart, and it's usually gold or orange or something. If you click it, then it's going to say, do you want to give this person a heart me? And it's going to tell you how many points you get. You'll also see that you get points like if you leave a comment, if you send a gift. You always send gifts. Like if the person has a gift in the middle, like I got one with the heart, right? And you don't do that until you do the heart me first. Collect all your points. So it's going to tell you get your points for that. If you send a gift, and then you also have the option too. It usually has like share this with one or two people, receive a certain amount of points. So you want to accumulate your points from either your lives that you get on and you engage. That's how they're designed to. They want to reward you for your engagement. And then also, by the way, you engage with content when you see people's content in their videos. If it's boring, and you don't want to finish watching it, but it's good. It's good info, but it's boring. I make a lot of those videos sometimes. So go look at the one I made today about optimization. Just hold your finger on it, you guys, and fast forward. Make sure you heart it, comment, and then make sure that you share it out so you can get all the maximum amount of points there are. And you know you get more points if you hit share with a link because they think that you're driving traffic to their platform. And so as computer, we're just trying to trick it a little bit. So you get a little bit more points if you take a link and do it, as well as do the repost. You know, the arrow that goes to the right, but then like repost it. So that is just some of the tricks. And that's one of the fun things about following people who are, what do you call them, TikTok moderators. They know all the tricks. They have to go to those meetings that TikTok holds. Some of them, they call them rise rooms or something like that. Not a grow room. That's like the worst thing you could do for your business is going into a grow room, friend requesting a lot of people and vice versa, because it'll jack your algorithm up and it'll hurt you for getting pushed out to the right people. Thank you so much, Miss Parker. It'll hurt you so bad when it comes to getting in front of the right people, because I jacked my algorithm up before. I tell people all the time, I did it real bad a few months ago or a couple months ago. I don't know, whenever the Diddy thing happened. And I started looking at the Diddy, and then it was Jaguar Wright, and then I'm looking at Justin Bieber, and then they like Usher and this. And before you know it, I was all over the place. And that's all that ever came up in my feed. As soon as I get on here, the news says, third time attempting at bail and he ain't getting it out, or this, that, and the third, you know. And before you know it, that's all I was seeing in my feed, all because I decided to like and comment on one thing. And that's how quickly it happens. That's why people love building on this platform space, because when people come on here, I gotta sneeze. Ooh. I'm sorry. Ooh, what is that about? Ooh. So, ooh, that just messed me all up. When people come on here, and if they looking at business and that's what you talk about, and you are optimized and your stuff talks about business and stuff, you get pushed out to where you need to be, because it's so sensitive that it goes to where people comment and like and spend moments and time in. So that's why it's really good for growing a business, because it really puts you where you need to be and need to be seen. So if people ever say like, I get on here and all I see is digital marketing, newsflash, you got on here, you like somebody who was doing digital marketing, you commented on it, engaged, then you're going to see some more of it. That's it in a nutshell. You can always clear your cache data, so that you can kind of fix that up a little bit. You're always welcome to do that, but you're going to see that. And that's the difference between, like, if you pick up your children's phone, they're probably not looking at digital marketing. So you look through theirs, you're going to say, oh, that's not the only thing that's on here, because you won't see that at all on their page, because it's not something they engage with, interact with, or watch. That's just not how this platform works. That's why everybody love it as for business. That's why everybody's stressed out at the fact that it could be gone. That's why they all go and get lemonade. That's why you got all this stuff going on, because people do not want to lose this as their business partner. And if you want it to be your best business partner, you better treat it right. You better know the rules of the job. You need to know exactly how to use it, what's restricted, what's allowed, so that you can get everything that you need from it. Okay? And that's what I intend to do. You have a weird story from a few days ago about your feed. What happened with your feed, Proud Dad? What happened? That feed can tell you. And then I can say, okay, let me tell you what I did this week too with my feed. I gotta tell you this. So my knee been hurting, right? You know, when you're in the 40 plus club, sometimes you wake up and random stuff be hurting, right? You only got math questions. That's what your feed did. Look, I know this algorithm can hear me, right? But there was this little device that these people got, and it warms up. You put it on your knee, and it's supposed to have infrared light in it, and you plug it up. So you must have watched a scientist or a math video. You looked at something, didn't you? What did you look at that kept it coming? You did something. And so I was looking at this little knee thing. Now, y'all, you said no, you didn't. That's so weird. That is weird, right? That's crazy. Go clear your cache data. Go clear your cache when you get off of your cache or cache. Go clear that up. Don't clear anything you got in drafts. So there's three options when you go to clear it up. It's going to be under free up space. So like when you go to your settings, I think it's like your profile and settings, and then go find free up space, and then click that one. It was only space and master. Ain't that something? I don't know what happened there. Maybe an accidental like or accidental live came through and you liked it or something. And then I kept getting that knee machine. Let me tell you, every time I come on here, somebody with that knee thing. And I'm like, wow, they got that many people promoting it. So that's what happened. It's crazy. So that's what happened. So then I got the knee thing coming on. And so I don't know how to fix. I mean, I know how to fix it. So I had to clear it up, and then it's gonna take a few days and it'll correct itself. And so that's the cool thing. Oh, excuse me. All right. Okay, damn it, proud dad, the three adults. I know, right? They thought he was Sheldon the scientist. Wasn't that on CBS? That show. What was that? What was that? Not Big Bang. Is it big? What show was that? I don't even remember. So yeah. So that is so crazy. But yeah, this thing is so fun, y'all. So if you learn it, just use it and have fun. And then we can use it, have a good time, be original, and make income too. Don't do what I did when I first started me following all those content creators. Yeah, Wanda, but look, all of y'all used to watch Big Bang. I used to watch a few episodes every now and then. Is that I was repeating them and I wasn't getting the results. And I think that started messing with me too. You can't copy what they do. You got to be yourself. You just got to be original. Talk like you do, because every time you copy these people, have you ever been dinged before for unoriginal content? Like maybe you held up a picture. Like I was in a group and they give us like oh my God, what do you call it? Like a flyer for like a webinar, and everyone would show it, and then different people will all start getting dings for unoriginal content. So now they got their views suppressed, because that's like getting a punishment point, right? Because they want you to be original on here. And so it's like, we can't be doing that, y'all. We can't be copying other people's stuff, can't be using it. It seems easy, but it doesn't work for us. So if you like to cook, come on here and be cooking. Come on here and be cooking and talking about what you want to talk about, and share your recipe with people. And this is the best way you like to saute your shrimp. Do something, be yourself, be original, because you're going to have way more success. That's what it means when people say original content. People be like, what's original? It's me talking. Can't be no more original than that. I just said what she said, but it ain't her voice. It ain't her mouth. It ain't her house. It's me. I'm original. This is me. It don't work like that. That's crazy. It doesn't though. You have to truly be you. They want you to stand out. They want you to be different. They want to push you because of that. And so I'm still working on that. So I drip in a little health and wellness on Wednesdays, but I feel accomplished because since I added MOP, my stuff is getting categorized. That was stuff that I didn't have before. My videos always used to say find related content. Now I can make a video and within 5 minutes or 10 it's categorized. It'll stay for like 3 days, because it don't stay forever, y'all. So just know when your videos get categorized, it'll be there about 3-5 days, depending on how much engagement, what they reward keeps coming to it. Then they'll push it back up, push it back up, push it back up. Okay, so that's pretty cool too. You're in health and wellness too. What do you do, Prevention Man? So that's the cool thing, because you want to, if it keeps getting the engagement, meaning people are commenting on it or sharing it out, then what happens is it'll stay on there for you a little bit longer, some more days and stuff. So that's the cool thing about it. Yep. All right, y'all. So if y'all don't have any questions for me, I don't want to talk you to death, but definitely go to my store and check out the freebies that you can use. Come back tomorrow. I'll be sharing more helpful tips that you can use. I'm thinking I should talk about sub hooks and hooks, because I didn't talk about that today. So I need to talk about that. You do mind wellness to help prevent kids from using ATOD. ATOD. What is ATOD? Same time tomorrow. What is tomorrow? Hold on. Tomorrow. I think I can do tomorrow at 1 p.m. So maybe I'll go and schedule it, because that when you schedule it too, that kind of helps people to register for your live and for the algorithm to send people your way. So I think 1 p.m. would be great for me. So I think I'm gonna set that up now when I end this, that I'll do one again tomorrow at 1. Yeah, so that'll be around the same time, right? All right, you guys. So yeah, that's what I'll talk about tomorrow. Subhooks, CTAs. Yeah, let's hone that in so people can use those. And it's just a touch of the surface of what you'll get in the program. But get a free snap. You know, that's what I say. It's free. The information is free. You can always unsubscribe if you want to, but just go ahead and get Mop, what he's talking about in there, his optimization one, and you're going to be blown away. I'm just telling you, that's what happened to me. It's like, oh my God. Yeah, and they got payment plans, y'all. It's $397, but you can do a payment plan too. Okie dokie. And I'm going to look up ATOD when I get off here with you, because you know I'm racking my brain a little bit. But what is ATOD? Is that a specific drug? What is that? ATOD. It's through MOP, Mastering Online Profits. So I have that plus Digital Growth Community. But to really learn how to work the business, I really feel like I needed MOP first. And then I think that would just have made me do even better. Even though I made over 5 figures in 2 months over there in DGC, I really believe, I know I would have done even more if I had understand how to categorize and get everything done the right way. Yep, but look at Mastering Online Profits. No, MOP, like you mop. MOP, Mastering Online Profits. And so inside of my, and I'll show you this really quickly, and then I'll share my screen really quickly. Disregard my hand. I'm trying to hit the flip. Okay. So like right here on my website, if you click my link, I ain't supposed to say that word, but my website here, when you click it, it's going to take you off the site, hit open anyway. And then right here is the Mastering Online Profits, MOP. Yep. And it says it's the #1 sales and content training for struggling digital sellers. You might be brand new, so you're not struggling, and you're going to avoid that. But you're looking to transform your content, have a strategy, and achieve consistent sales. Welcome to MOP. And so you can click this. You're also going to get an invitation to the webinar. So he does a webinar every single week. And so you'll also get an invitation to that as well. So that way, if you choose to come, you can. If not, no big deal. There is a recorded one inside of the one email that you will get that you could watch if you would like. So that option is there too. But that's the MOP. It's amazing. John Cannon outdid himself with that one. He just outdid himself. Okie dokie. All right, y'all. Well, y'all enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. And I look forward to seeing you guys again tomorrow. All right. Bye.